Now, we do have teams up and down the East Coast as we continue to track Ophelia. We are also keeping tabs on severe weather in the plains with meteorologist Tony Laubach and Dr. Reed Timmer. We'll be checking in with them later on this morning.
But for now, we want to check in with AccuWeather's Bill Waddell, who is still live in Bethany Beach, Delaware for us this morning. That's just one of the many coastal towns dealing with flooding, Bill. We can see all that floodwater behind you.
Yeah, that's right, Ariella. Bernie, good morning to you. We're getting a break from the worst of the wind and rain that we've seen. Not too bad at this moment, but you can still hear just the wind howling as it goes between the buildings. And there are a number of streets here on the north side of Bethany Beach that have gone underwater, including this stretch of Pennsylvania Avenue that is flooded for several blocks. This is from all of the rain that's been drenching Delaware since late last night. And we've also seen utility crews out just a few blocks away. They're checking on neighborhood power outages. Now, check out this video from early this morning, right around high tide at 3 a.m. You could see the rough surf and the wind hammering the boardwalk at Bethany Beach. We only saw a handful of places that actually rolled out or put up storm shutters before Ophelia arrived. Now, up in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, you could see the wind and the rain blowing between some of the buildings. High tide brought rough surf up the beach and not far from the edge of the boardwalk at points. More than 4,000 homes and businesses across Delaware have lost power. Now, we spoke with firefighters before this storm hit. They told us they knew that some of these streets in Bethany Beach and honestly all up and down the Delaware coast could be flooded. And they are urging people, if they stayed here for the weekend or visitors that came in yesterday hoping for a beach weekend, at this point you'll want to hunker down. Hopefully your car is parked in a good point. That's why, guys, yesterday we told you, if you're in town visiting, ask the locals where to park, because unfortunately some people are waking up and finding out that their car is surrounded by water this morning.
You know, Bill, the other concern as we go forward today, our next high tide in the early afternoon, and there's lots of information say that for some spots this could be a top 5 record high tide as we continue to have that onshore flow.
Yeah, and what we saw this morning, we made the drive from Ocean City, Maryland, up to Rehoboth Beach, and we did see crews out burning with spotlights in the dark, checking some of the dunes, those potential weak points, because a lot of these beaches, they were hit hard by Lee when it passed by just a few weeks ago. Some of the restoration projects, they hauled in tons of sand, just washed away. So again, the high tide at 3 a.m., as you say, beat up some of these beaches, and they're going to be keeping a very close eye on the next high tide that you said later on this afternoon. I believe right around 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, AccuWeather's Bill Waddell reporting live for us in Bethany Beach, Delaware this morning. We'll be checking in with you all morning long. Stay safe.